Welcome to the pre-show of my stream, where I just sit around and I dream, living life together, living life all alone in space. As I float through space, I find orbs that they're magical. I touch them and I die. Touch them and I die. This is the pre-show of my art show. It made someone take away. 0 concurrent viewers, 0 likes. Alright, I better turn that down. It's making me want to sing. Can I just change the resolution of OBS? Show profile folder, edit, transform, view, profile, tools. Automatic scene switcher. I always think it'd be kind of cool to go between like these different things. You could make like a live show, like the Tom Green show. Can I even just create one webcam? Okay, I can't just... I think I just went away for a second. I'm sorry about that. Let's watch. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna fiddle with that post-show. I just, right now, wanted... I wanted to create this moment in time where art was okay. I'm painting live. Right. Meow. Feel free to come hang for a bit. I was just about to paint a picture of Ozzy Osbourne, but I wasn't really feeling it right now. And I was just about to play a video game on the stream, and I decided against it. There's a shadow on my canvas. I didn't much like for it. And I thought about changing it, but I thought about just incorporating it. There, now the shadow won't bother me. I painted the shadow. But now when I move it, things off. But it almost looks like there's a layer of paint there. I need a more HD webcam. This one's only 720p, and this one here is only 480p, but I bought it knowing that for like $4 at Salvation Army pre-corona. They're open right now, apparently. And I was thinking, oh, I need a keyboard soon. Hoarder in me. Shit, the wire moved. Now I gotta put a new layer of paint. Blue it is. Oh, hey, man. Hey, Captain. How's it going? Aye, Captain Hugo here. Ready for duty? I'm ready to paint. Whatever you, Captain, say. Captain, you're gonna say, paint this at the top of my head is what I'm painting. You're gonna tell me right now. Right now, this here is actually just the shot of the microphone stand. It was bugging me because it was in my shot, but now it's incorporated forever in my painting. But I do not know what I'm painting. I was going to paint Ozzy Osbourne. I was this close. I even have a reference picture. Can I get pictures on my slide? Let's see. Add image. Create new image. I'm gonna call this Ozzy. Enter. Image. Browse. And then I selected a certain. Hit OK and OK. Look! It's Ozzy Osbourne. This is the reference picture I was planning on using. This is crazy. My mind is blowing right now. I've never used OBS in this style. But in a future painting, I'm going to paint this picture of Ozzy. But let's just delete that. I don't know. We'll get that out of there. Never to be seen again. I should add... Well, since I'm here learning... I'm going to add a picture of, add new image. GP paint brush. Browse. That screenshot open. Okay. So now when I leave, I'm like, oh, I gotta go. And I'll just have this. But then it's gotta have like some words on top of it. Let's see. No Ozzy. That picture was awesome. No, let's just see, get some words on screen. I'm just kind of chilling right now. I'm not sure exactly what to paint. The paint is here, the brush is here, there's water. Do I have to paint 100% when I'm on screen? I don't know. I literally don't know. Right, words. I got distracted there for a second. It is a nice picture. I just kind of took it at the heat of the moment of trying to desperately, because I reuse the same settings every time I use the stream, just so OBS is connected automatically and I don't have to reconnect that. Is at least my theory. I don't know if it just works all the time. So I have to create a new thumbnail, or else I'll have the last thumbnail. Now that I created one, I have to create one every time. And I've actually enjoyed creating the thumbnails. This one was kind of a slack one today, but the video game ones have been kind of nice. I've been using Krita, which is the Photoshop alternative. I keep getting distracted. I really don't want to learn. Oh, look, there's a text. Text, free type 2. I'm just gonna say loading. Loading. Dot dot dot. Okay. Loading. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I always wanted to... oh, wait. That was my idea. Loading. And then we're just... then I'll just take my break. But you know how I take my breaks away from the show. I'm just in the other room. All right. I think this picture of me is a little too big. Oh no, it's kind of good. I like it. My idea was to add a timer. Would a timer be nice, or is that just too much work? Add a win... okay. First I gotta open the program. Cancel. Add a window capture. Already existing. Timer. Okay. Alright, there's my timer program. Use my other hand. Use a command button, I believe. The command? No, not command. It's control. No, it's not control, it's option. I just downloaded this program off the internet because I wanted... maybe I could just put it up there. It doesn't look right when it's not even. There, I like it. I'll just start the timer and let it fade into the background into... hey, see you later, Captain. Hopefully you come back soon. Definitely enjoy doing this. I haven't really understand the new Facebook yet. I haven't figured it out. Is the timer too stressful? Yeah, I don't even need Facebook open now. Okay, yeah, I gotta hide who's watching because the analytics, live analytics, bug me. I just want to see I'm live for a minute. I wonder what people think of the streamers that put their chat on screen. I think it's like a waste of space. Can I lower the opacity of the clock? Edit. Transform. Okay, let's keep the music rolling though. Edit. Transform. Order. Nope. Preview scaling. Whoa, I don't like that. Let's get that out of here. Transform, preview, scaling, output. Okay, back to normal. No, not back to normal. Everything. Oh shit, that was wrong. There's so many things on my screen now. I've been fiddling around for too long. No, I'm tripping balls. Everything looks good. This clock just... Oh no! Okay, I gotta delete some of these. I don't need a picture of Ozzy anymore. I'll just say... Oh, goodbye! That's my Ozzy impersonation, I guess. Remove. Yes. What the heck? Why can't I find remove 2 times in a row? There it is. There we go. Timer. There, move that down. Half the stream is just... Oh. What is a bean? Cat owners will understand. I find it in good taste not to cover everything in black right away. I like to use the outline in black, but that's when I find the paintings come to life. But that just has to happen later. So I have to... Jojo, I'm so thankful that you're here. Thank you for showing up to my stream yet again. I was starting to get disillusioned. I was looking at the analytics live and there's how many people are watching at the moment. So I actually, purposely on my screen, moved the playlist in front of that information, so now I could only see the live chat and the fact that I'm live, but I can't see all the live statistics. I guess I'm doing a speed painting. I don't know what the clock is about. I'm just proud of having so many things that was showing it off. This is like my waiting screen when I go on break and stuff. Oh, the picture's not on point anymore. Do do do. There we go. Oh, I stretched it. Let's Command Z that. I can't. That's fine. It just makes me look a little chubbier. The loading thing cracks me up too. Oh, should I get rid of that? Get rid of that. I don't know what I'm painting. This thing here was the outline of the shadow there, and I painted it. But just because the shadow was bugging me for a minute. So I painted it, and now I forgot about it. I don't know what I'm painting today, Jojo. Why don't you help me and give me a suggestion? Obviously, I painted a baby foot and like a little tiny baby hand. Like, this is not to scale. Like, I made a baby hand. Like, it's not a handprint. But that looks like a footprint. I don't know what I'm painting right now. I was this close to painting Ozzy Osbourne. So fucking close, but I didn't really want to challenge myself today. I want to just paint something freeing. Something that's just colors. Just paint on a canvas where there wasn't paint before. I think one thing I forgot was a pencil. That's why. But I got a pen. Maybe canvas isn't the best for a pen. A sunflower? That's a pretty neat idea. I love sunflowers. Do they have 2 sets of petals? Or Raymond from Animal Crossing. That's not a bad idea. I think I'm going to take a break from Animal Crossing. The last 3 paintings in a row had Animal Crossing themes in it. Not that I mind too much. It's got like a big green bulb here, doesn't it? And a little bulb and kind of like a chonky stalk. And some little leaves. Oh, sunflower. This song is called Succotash. Suffering is what I want to say in front of that. You think they have 2 sets of what? Sunflowers? Like I should paint a second sunflower, Jojo, or like a set of foot, like a second foot and a second hand. I don't know what I was drawing up here. It's obviously a cat. Because I can't not just paint cats. It's 3 a.m., Jojo, where you're at? Holy smokes. 2 sets of petals on the sunflowers. Thank you. I did ask that earlier. But there's a 20-second time delay from the chat. Like, the chat comes instantly, but the video comes out 20 seconds later. What a beautiful sunflower. Back to the cat. It's about a 20-second delay. I timed it from the tablet in my room when I was doing the baby monitor times, and it was 18 and a half seconds about. But I don't know if it's longer because it's so close. Nice. I was a little worried about Bobby Rosso, but I didn't want to stress you out. I just wanted you to work at your own pace and feel confident and like put on a good show potentially, or make some great art, who knows. And potentially share it with the world. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, there's so much good to argue about that. How to add more music to your videos instead of one. Oh, you're talking some technical stuff. I could potentially help you, but it might have to have a very specific question. Maybe it's the type of editing program you're using. Because there are ways to add layers of sound. And you could just add in as many files as you need, depending on how you're working, right? If you're just working off a camera, I don't know, maybe you're editing on a phone. I don't know, because I edit on a computer. That's the only reason I have a computer, is just because I loved editing. And I wanted to edit. And the streaming, YouTube editing. Sorry, I can't help you. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with YouTube editing at all. Yeah, that's new technology to me. I'm using fucking film technology and stuff, using bigger editing suites and stuff like Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere Pro is my jam. I'm fucking so used to using Adobe Premiere Pro to edit videos. But I mean, that's something I'm passionate about. Mad passionate. And I haven't felt a passion for editing for a while, to be honest. That's why the streaming, I was making videos pretty regular before streaming, but I've been streaming like every day instead of focusing any energy on creating a concurrent YouTube video where I edit things together and stuff. And I quit painting and making painting videos, and I was making a really long one, and I'm about 40 paintings deep, but I need to make 100, and it's a bit of a hefty goal, I know, but it's something I've actually done several times over. I've painted 100 8x10s twice, and this is my third time. I'm 40 paintings in the third set of 100. This time I'm filming every one of it, and I'm going to make it into a film. The music is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to actually look for local music to my city to use. I'm going to be asking around at some point when I'm closer to being done. Maybe around 80. But I haven't started editing. I have all the video files and like gigabytes. But I have a 2 terabyte hard drive. It's a solid state, but I have a dual hard drive on my computer, and one's 128 gig and one's 2 terabytes, and the terabyte one is a HDD hard disk drive, and the smaller one is a solid state drive, and that's where I run my program operating systems from. I mean, In fact, I'm working on a. I say I'm working. Various states of production. This is in pre-production. This project, but I'm working on a it's gonna be feature length, but it's an art film, so it's not like a feature film, but it's an art film nonetheless. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of working on one of the things I'm worried about, which is hoarding. Like going out and buying shit that I think it's cool shit. Like, look at this cool shit I got. And I'm all proud and stuff, but it gets overwhelming. I have all these normal Nintendo games. Thanks, Jojo, for the good vibes. I need them. I don't know. I don't specifically need them right now, but I need them at all times. Just to be the good vibey person I am continuing on. I didn't pour my paints today. These are the paints from yesterday. I just put saran wrap on the over the whole palette. There are certain points in my life where I have low times, depressive episodes and stuff. Apparently once you start having them, you just kind of have them for life, but you just learn to deal with them better, and some are worse than others. That's some cool shit right there. Every time someone swears in chat, it makes me approve it. Yeah, exactly. The big thing that I mean, I paint so much, and I'm saving so much pain. Yeah, I get the typo. I'm so there's very little paint left in this tube. It's so dried up, and that's my white. So when I get paid on Wednesday next week, I'm gonna buy some white paint when I go buy some canvas, which is the plural of canvas that I just made up. I believe you're okay to say canvases. Go yeet on their paint when they're done with painting. They waste the paint. What really inspired me, because I used to waste the paint, because I was done painting, I would actually just leave it, and it would dry up, and then I'd have to soak it. I'd actually have 4 of these palettes, and they'd get all gummed up and mucky from using, because I paint all the time. Pre-streaming, I'd paint all the time. These are not like their skills. To paint on stream is a bit of a skill, but like painting every day, I go through phases. There's phases where I don't paint for months, but those are important phases of creativity. You need to have those kind of low times sometimes and come back more creative. I've never painted this style before. I never painted with so much care. even though it still looks like that same style, that same childish style, and it looks like a girl painted it, whatever. That's a bit of how my art has been interpreted. Oh, JoJo likes the foot. It's a baby foot, but baby have cute feet. They're so tiny, they're just like regular people feet. Hey, I don't think I picked up any blue. Yeah, I don't normally paint this late. My friend came over fairly late in the evening, and I was just actually getting ready to do some painting. But, no, we just ended up chilling for a bit. I was almost thinking of going live with some Mortal Kombat and playing some 2-player, but he wasn't really digging that. He's in my most popular YouTube video, which is a video I uploaded like some 10 years ago, but it has over 100,000 views and has never been surpassed. Haven't gone viral. Which is okay with me. When you go viral and get a little bit of success like that, it seems to stunt your growth. And then some of the things I was doing 10 years ago, if I was still doing them, I wouldn't have grown the way I did. And I wouldn't have picked up art if I had to continuously make videos as a job or something. Might have stunted my style, I don't know. Or maybe I'm just salty that I've never had success on the internet. Which might be closer to the truth. It's like I see other people famous on the internet. Why can't I be famous? Quite a bit darker. Let me darken this other eye up. I could go the other way. Add a layer of white. There, he's got like a cataract's eye. He's blind in one eye. And let's just cover that all up. And we won't give him what is that shit? A pupil? Good eye shit. How do some YouTubers do it? Well, sometimes you gotta come up with like a really viral idea. Just a really good idea. I don't know, some of them I think are just in the right place at the right time when the platform is growing. I think that's how like some of the earlier ones did it. And they had some talent and there was very less to go through. Unlike today, there's infinite YouTubers, uploaders, other projects. Whoops. Free burps. There's so much paint on the canvas already, but I can't start outlining shit yet. I can't just sit around and do nothing. I gotta continue painting at some point. That's just the problem of coming up things to paint. I just paint cats. I mean, that's what I do. I'm a cat artist. Let's embrace it. Let's make a nice blue cat. JoJo's in debt! Yay! Welcome to Adulthood 101. You'll be massively in debt and unhappy for the rest of your life as you work to pay them off. And you'll never pay them off because you will accumulate more debt. What are you in debt for, JoJo? That's a good base coat. Before I start painting the eyes and the nose again, I think I'm going to paint another cat. Please don't sue me. You literally have no money. If I accumulate all my debts, I technically have massive negative monies. I'm beyond broke. In my bank account, I do have 50 cents. At this moment in time. You can't buy some stuff you want? Yeah. I went ahead and I had a bunch of money set aside. Not much. I didn't have any money. I just had a bunch of money, and I came the opportunity to fix my computer, and I had to buy a $200 hard drive, and I had $200, and I was like, fuck yeah. I'm gonna get my iMac Pro. I wonder if I have a picture. I should just pull it up. I wonder if it's root doo 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 root doo doo root doo 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 doo. What are the things you want to buy, JoJo? Holy smokes, what a huge image. This right there. That's the computer I have. It's the most expensive thing I've ever bought in my life, and I bought it used, but it's a 2011 iMac Pro, 27-inch, and it had 16 gigabytes of RAM, a 1 terabyte hard drive, and it was decent. And I used it for editing. You can't buy happiness? Well, what you really need to buy happiness is, well, you need a lot of time, self-reflection, acceptance. Stuff can't buy you happiness. Blissful ignorance helps with happiness. Sad to say, you could be dumber and be happier, and you're smart. You kind of weigh yourself down because you're so smart. So, like, maybe, I don't know. I've seen firsthand people getting dumber for using drugs. Kind of sucks to see firsthand. Oops. Forgot to leave space for the eyes. Gotta find happiness in little things. JoJo's flustered. That's funny. I don't know why it's so funny. I don't want to get too carried away, but I feel like I should paint a different color. I was just, should I paint that red? Seeing as they're in no particular order. I think that's enough cats, though. At least for now. Just sit back, relax, see what comes. What's next? I have yet to see it, and that's pretty wet. But it'll dry fast. I'll just kind of get a light layer. Purple or cayenne. That's some nice colors. I was thinking purple, but then it's like, am I painting a rainbow? I just want to paint a few cats, and I think that's enough. Because, like, I could stick a cat down here, it'd be pretty tiny. Stick a couple here, maybe. But, I don't know. I paint a lot of cats. I think I want to paint something else. Maybe I should paint a microphone. Clouds. Let's think, let me think. I don't know, I'm kind of avoiding kind of scenery-like things. You really want clouds, eh, JoJo? Maybe I could put, like, the clouds behind the cats. But then I don't really want to paint sky. So I have to paint, like, other things. Hear you out. Paint clouds. And many a cloud emoji. Floof. Cats are floofs. Oh, I have this picture of this computer still on my stream. Anyway, that's the computer I'm getting. Let's just remove that. Clouds do be floofy, but they also be covered in rain, and they bring misery because of the rain, just as often as the pretty. But who looks at the clouds these days? Everybody's so busy looking at their devices and their phones. Floofy cats. Floofy cats. There's a cat outside. That's pretty floofy. And he has some gray floof. I really like him. His name is Kooky. He's my next door neighbor's cats. I don't really paint dogs that often. This here is my most controversial painting ever. And I say it's a horse, but you won't believe how much I've got teased over this painting over it being a dog. But it has hooves, for Christ's sake. It's got a mane. And it's got like horse teeth that not sharp like a canine. It's not a dog. I should have. This was like before I was dating all my paintings. And you know what? I haven't even dated any of these since I started streaming like 8 days ago. Streaming a little bit longer. Maybe like 10, 11 days. But it's been nice. I've actually gained some subscriptions. I'm up to 164 right now? No, 163. And I put it in my title, like, can I reach? And just like 2 subscribers more. I was like, can I do it? Can I get those 2 subscribers? I've never gotten 2 subscribers on a single stream. There's been many streams where I haven't gotten a single subscriber. And there's been a few streams that I have gotten a subscriber, which has been really nice. You believe me, it's a horse. Thank you, Jojo. Solidarity. That makes me feel really good. I almost threw that painting out today. I was going to paint that. I was going to throw that painting out. I was feeling pretty bummed out. And I'm like, fuck this painting. But I've never painted over a painting. I've ripped a painting in half. I really got mad. Only happened once, though. But that art project where I'm going to deal with my hoarding, I don't even know if I continued on that story or just kind of trailed off because of the chat. But no, I've selected 20 objects that I've hoarded, and I'm gonna paint on them and like save the canvases because like it'd be a waste of money. But with these objects, I'm gonna break them. I'm gonna paint on this thing. I've got a sheet of glass I'm gonna paint on. I'm gonna smash it, and that's gonna be a part of it. I'm gonna film this process. And this is what I called my feature art film that I'm working on. The 100 Cats may be a feature because it's kind of hard to condense a speed of like 15 minutes of painting 8x10 of a cat face down to a minute. I was thinking of making it 10 minutes long, this film, 100 Cats. But like to do that, it would be 6 seconds for each painting, and it's just like it's gonna be a psychedelic trip. Well, I want it to be a much more calmer experience, but the only way I could do that while speed lapsing into these paintings in the way I want to do it artistically is gonna take some time, and it might take like a 60-minute video. You hoard stuff sometimes too. You don't know how to spell. Here, I want to type it out in chat. H-O-A-R-D. Okay, that's how you spell it. I didn't know how to spell it either. How do you spell it on the keyboard? That's how you hoard. What kind of stuff do you hoard? I hoard video games. I'll buy video games. I have so many games on the PS3 that I'll find like a game at a PS3 at a thrift store for like $3, and I'm like, this was at one point an A-list game or something, like L.A. Noire or something, but I never played it. I've never played L.A. Noire, but I have it. That's hoarding. You're welcome. Mostly wrote it on the chat just to learn how to spell it myself. Like, how do you spell it? Because I was going to say it out loud. Brandon Greenall liked my video on Facebook. I wonder if he's watching. You hoard random things from outside? Like what? Pine cones? Rocks? Garbage? Hunks of steel? Sticks? And you leave them outside though, so you hoard them, you bring them to your house, but you leave them outside. Rocks! Yeah, there's lots of rocks. I like looking pretty rocks at one point. Hoard sticks. I like hoard art supplies too. I have way too many brushes. And most of them I didn't buy new. I bought them thrifty. Got them as gifts. A lot of them are garbage. Tripods? I had a vision of having a multi-camera setup. But right now I'm using microphone stands instead of tripods. Vinyl, records, music. Movies at one point. I used to hoard some movies, VCRs that bring a bunch of tapes home. No intention, every intention to watch them, but I never really watched them. I threw most of them out. You need more art supplies though? What kind of art do you like to do, Jojo? It looked like you were drawing digitally for the brief second I saw you draw. I don't think we've discussed what you do. Oh yeah, easel, paint. It's hard to look at it as a privilege because I've had it for so long. But I mean, it's something I've worked towards and stuff. Buying oils. Buying these tubes of oil in this size. Pretty hefty size. This is empty as fuck. Holy shit, I need more red too. Just traditional art. That's good. I do art too. Here, I'll give you a little taste of what I'm going to do in a future stream. I've done a bit of this art before. One second. So anyway, this is the idea, doing digital art here. And the way I do digital art is a little more freeing and stuff. I usually start with like a certain pixel opacity and do crazy stuff. But then like I have the opportunity just to color in one color like that. And it's all done. And then you could just grab a new paintbrush and paint on some yellow like that, all crazy, and fucking it doesn't even matter. But look at the yellow, it's so opaque. Like I can't do that with a fucking paintbrush. And for some reason painting with the mouse is a little more freeing. And then you just want to freak people out. Let's get some yellow. Let's get a bigger brush. Get some green. Let's get some dark green. This is what I'm going to do when I run out of canvases, because, like, canvas is such a thing. I did this with every single Pokemon in Generation 1. from memory, no reference pictures, and some of them I just went wild. Yeah, this digital art is wild to me. Look at this. That looks fucking amazing to me. And then you can just start adding colors too. Oh, look at this. Look at this fucking thing. Look at this. Fucking big brush, got some purple, and I'm fucking painting behind all that shit. Look at that. Look at that. I'm getting a little too excited here. It's kind of late. A drawing tablet. Yeah, you know what it is? Is like you just gotta draw what you know and stuff. And draw what you have, you know? Just keep doing it. Doesn't really matter what you have. I would like to have, even on a cell phone, I think this is kind of cool. Oh man, you should see some of the art my roommate created with his phone on his finger. It was amazing. And he makes way better art. He's a great artist. And it's a shame he's not practicing. But, you know, not everybody could be. And I just love using these pastel colors too. Let's go back to that first layer. Let's add a bit of this right here. Anyway, that's a bit too wild. I barely use the Command Z button. Don't use the stylus. No, I don't. You get like a drawing pen and stuff. Those are pretty nice too. I used one briefly. My roommate has one. I bought a drawing tablet at a thrift store. Should I save this art? Or should I just let it die forever? I'm just gonna let it die forever. Do you want to save it? No. Quit, Krita. That was only for you, people watching live. And if you watch this later, I don't know. Oops. Getting a bit too crazy. Loading. Alright, just loading some good ideas. Using your fingers on a phone has had some great results. I've seen some amazing art. And like it shows me to shame, like why do I even do this crap and create this shit? But then there's something spiritual about it too. I'm gonna go for a different playlist. This playlist is kind of overdone. Whoa. Any thoughts on the timer on the screen? It's just a waste of screen, isn't it? Should just take it away. I know what I should do with the purple. I should paint some purple in the background. You're suggesting those colors. Sylveon. What if I painted Sylveon from Pokemon? What generation is that? I know this is gonna bum everybody the fuck out, but I have only played up to Generation 2. I'm not familiar with Generation 3 on, and I'm vaguely familiar because I did play through Generation 5, but that was in my later years. It wasn't so formative for me, so those Pokemon don't really mean much to me. And I know it's just going to break everybody's heart. I'm so sorry. I know you trusted me. I'm actually thinking of doing... Oh, this is a great idea. You ever hear of a Nuzlocke challenge on Pokemon? It's such a wild idea. It's where you just start a Pokemon file, and then you pick your first Pokemon, and then when you enter each new region, you have to catch the first Pokemon that you run into. and that's your Pokemon. You can't catch any more, and you got to nickname them all, and that just helps aid development. I don't know what generation Sylveon is from. Is that an Eevee evolution? I'm just gonna Google it for you. Sylveon. It's not what? I have to put in Pokemon. Looks like it's Generation 3. Oh no, it's Generation 6. So that's the next generation. I don't know why I came back and played Generation 5, and then that's it. I love all the Eevee evolutions, even the ones I'm not familiar with. They're all so cute together. Leafeon. From Generation 1, out of Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon, let me think. I personally aesthetically like Vaporeon the best, but I definitely think Flareon is a little bit cooler. And Jolteon is pretty cool too, actually. I just personally would pick Vaporeon, I guess, if I wanted one as a pet. I don't know what kind of universe. I guess, what kind of Poke universe do I think I'm in? Add water. Not too thin. Oh man, you're gonna be like a cat hoarder with that attitude. Want to adopt all the Eevee evolutions. Animal hoarder, it's all the same. Cat hoarder is just like the traditional one. I don't really care for the second generation, the Espeon and Espeon, and there's another one. Animal hoarder. Yeah, that's why they only let people have 10 villagers in Animal Crossing. You can't just hoard everybody. You gotta make those connections and care for those villagers. I have different feelings for different animals, for sure. I like the ones that are kind of like bred close to humans, the cats traditionally, and I tend to try not to get too emotional about cows and stuff, because I don't intend to go vegetarian. If you think about it too long, I probably would. Yeah. What I would do was create another profile on my Switch and have two different Animal Crossings. He couldn't, I don't even know if that's a possible thing. Your island will be filled with cats. Will be filled, it's not already. It's a work in progress. Even your favorite villager. Who's your favorite villager today? Is it... Because I know you have multiple favorites. I didn't even notice the S at the end of your comment, villagers. Tangy. What's so special about Tangy? She's a kitty that's an orange. Well, shit. I'm all in already. I love oranges. I love orange cats. Orange is the most frequent cat. When Picasso went through his phases in his blue phase, this will be known as my orange phase. Or maybe I'll never leave it. Maybe I'll always paint orange cats. Or maybe I'll never paint a cat again. My favorite fruit. Nah, I don't think an orange is my favorite fruit. I much prefer... Oh, I love a mango as an exotic fruit. I love cherries. Oh, I could eat cherries all the time. I wish they weren't seasonal. I wish they were 24/7, baby. Grapes are alright. They're more 24/7. 4 a.m. How late are you planning on staying up, Jojo? It's 1 a.m. here, actually. Jeez. Maybe I should pick up my pace. Start speed painting. I gotta finish up. I gotta let Jojo go to sleep. I gotta get to sleep myself. I didn't want to let the day go by without an art stream. I kept putting it off. And off and off. And then my friend came over and like, I can't do my art stream now. But there's nothing stopping me from just hitting the end stream button. I could just do it right now and disappear forever. Silently in the night. It's kind of weird, like, just building this energy of streaming. But at the same time, like, how consistent is it going to be? I don't know. I feel comfortable doing it. I feel really comfortable right now. Just sitting here hanging out. I don't know, like, would it be even comfortable? What if it started getting popular and the chat started floating by and I wasn't able to see all of your chats, Jojo? Cherries, great. Grapes, fucking great. Is that a peach? Fucking peaches are alright. Orange. And a nanner. You plan on staying up till you pass out from exhaustion? That's fucking life goals right there, man. Stonks. What I do is this, haven't been doing this like the last 2 weeks or so, but before I was just staying up until I was tired, and then I would take my night medication and fucking just fall asleep. I'm tired. And you know, I was starting to notice my days were longer. I was like sleeping for whatever, 10, 12 hours, but I was staying up for like 18 hours. It's having like a 36 to 48 hour day. And time was irrelevant. This is what happens when you're adults and you have less responsibilities taken care of. Night owl. It's nice when you have the opportunity. Don't have to get up for fucking shit. Oh man, getting up for school is the worst. Getting up for work was a little better. Because at least I was hustling. I guess. But fuck. The days just blended together. And I wasn't moving forward in my career. And I wasn't finding any love life or anything. And that was something that was important to me. It is important to me right now. And for me, at this moment, I'm not really looking because I feel so low about myself. I have such negative self-esteem, self-hate, a lot of self-hate goes through my mind when I think about that. Like, can I even hold a relationship? Like, is this a possibility? You have so much energy at night, so you can stay up all night until you pass out. Ugh. Same. It's a bit of like people around the day. Out in the daytime, for me, I have similar experiences. And there's so much energy in the day. It's draining to be a part of this thing called society. And everybody's up, parents. And there's so much freedom at night. Time stands still. It's just dark outside. Almost everybody's asleep. Except other night owls or people working at convenience stores. You could just leave, go for a walk. I mean, I can, but also, you understand, I'm 6'4" and like, stay hydrated. Good life advice. Always relevant advice. Stay hydrated. Hey, look! Stale water. I'm gonna stay hydrated for you, Jojo. Yeah, there's something different about stale water. My cats hate it. They love fresh water to the point where my one cat is waiting for people to go to the bathroom. And the water flushes and drains, and it's fresh water in the bowl, and he's happy. I think that's what my sister was saying. Yum, stale water. I don't even like stale fridge water after a couple of days in the fridge. break time. Let's see what's new on Facebook. Oh, I got a notification. Ooh, somebody likes... Devin Flynn liked my video. I wonder if he tuned in for literally 1 second. It is kind of late here. Oh, it's 1 a.m. on a Saturday. Well, Friday night of all things. It's Saturday here too. It's 1 a.m. It's just freshly Saturday. But it's technically, if people are still partying, it's fucking Friday night. Because you'll party Saturday night too. But not me. Fuck partying. I hate leaving the house. It's actually a problem. But not right now. Right now I'm an ideal citizen. In EST land. Kansas. No, it wasn't Kansas. Virginia. Not that it matters. Shit. Wrong paint. And let's just add a lot of black. It's pretty much just a black nose. Alright, I gotta let that shit dry. The Star Spangled Banner. Fuck that. Listen to Kiss the Sky. West Virginia. Almost heaven. Love that song. Forever. What's the first song I ever learned on the piano? There's so much more freedom in this canvas. What to paint? Paint a lot. Yeah, it's a nice playlist I selected right now. It's starting to get stale, some of the playlists. There's so much shit in my way. Happy accidents? Ugly accidents. Let's take a. This is not what I paint. Well, technically, it's like the on the way to being brown. Brown's a nice color. Well, just roll with it. Oh shit! I got paint on my keyboard. Whatever. I'm not planning on getting rid of this keyboard. Who cares if it's a little painty on it? Oh. Do you watch many art YouTubers? I never really did any research. I'm just like, I'm an artist. And I have this energy to stream and I'm doing video games. Why can't I just do art here too? It just seemed to make sense. You're gonna take off for the night? Thanks so much for hanging out, JoJo. I hope you're thoroughly exhausted. Hopefully I'll be doing it earlier tomorrow, but who knows? Who knows, baby? Who knows? And also, sorry if that made you uncomfortable. Slightly uncomfortable saying, baby. Right on. I won't pester you too much about it. Maybe we could talk about art YouTubers in the future and things I could do that you've noticed and that I could incorporate. But that should be a story for next time. Nighty yo. Got a hair in there. Get the heck out of there, hair. And the shitty ass brush. One of the biggest questions I have about art YouTubers is what category is art in? I kind of put it on education because I really didn't know. I wish there was an avant-garde section. Oh, I just figured out a new category on YouTube. is a bean. Little toe bean. If anybody wants to talk to me, it's like my natural. Does anybody want to talk to me? Why does anybody want to talk to me? It's my natural stat, just whining. Need more white. Can't get too crazy here. I can't be painting all night. I better, like, wrap up my painting soon. I think I've done enough here for today. Enough damage. Maybe not so much. Maybe I need a little bit of red here. I don't know. It's just never done. It's never done. Too much red on the brush still. This background music isn't even background music. It's all garbledy gonked. Thank you all who tuned into my stream. Thank you, JoJo. Thank you, Captain, for tuning in at the beginning of the stream. They're the only people I could thank personally because they're the only ones who chatted.